Shadow Factories and We Evolve presents Tales from the Aletheian Society, Book 2, Chapter 6, Last Call.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live.
Well, at least there's a good turnout. Wouldn't do to go without a decent send-off, what?
If you say so, sir.
Oh, there's Uncle George and Aunt Lizzie. I really must tell them about the baby. The old boy will be thrilled. No, I forgot. I suppose he'll find out eventually. Won't he? I don't recognise the minister, though. That's not the usual chap.
God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of his thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on earth, and it grieved him at his heart. For we are born into sin, and those who die in their sin without forgiveness receive what we all deserve, the due punishment for sin, the torment of hell.
Gone off script a bit, hasn't he? Whatever happened to blessed are those who die in the Lord? Not that I did, I suppose. The old Bible's a bit light on blessed are those who die sacrificed to the gods of Lower Egypt. Wait a minute. This chap's that dreadful old firebrand of Gillespie's, isn't he? I might have known he'd get that Presbyterian to do it. All original sin and no cushions on the pews. I don't know if I've lived what he called a godly life, but it's been a good one. At least I think it has.
You'd know best, sir. Still, I suppose you'll find out soon enough. Won't you, sir?
What do you mean, soon enough?
When the funeral's over, sir, when they move on, that's when you do the same. On to wherever it is you're going.
Gosh, that doesn't seem like long at all.
Well, no, sir, think of it this way, sir. The sun's already set, and this is just that last few moments before the last of the light fades.
You best get on with the story then, if I'm going to find out how it ends.
Finally. Where have you been all this time? You are covered in bloodstains. Where's Arthur?
I have bad news, I'm afraid. Lady Roxburgh, please, to the parlour?
No, Miss Cadwallader. I will not take another step. Where is my husband?
This unseasonable rain is the result of a rite Arthur and I performed to cleanse the catacombs of the undead. The spirits must have realised we were close to thwarting her plans and sent her minions against us just as we reached the critical point. One of those dreadful walking corpses, armed with a butcher's knife, hurled itself at me. Had your husband not thrown himself bodily in the way, I should be a dead woman.
Take me to him immediately, Miss Cadwallader. If he is badly injured, I should be at his side.
He is in no pain, Lady Roxburgh.
What do you mean by that?
No pain, nor suffering any longer. He is beyond such things now.
You are lying! If he's dead, where is the body?
Swept away by the rising water. Kill me, and your husband died for nothing. Save your wrath for those who did this to him.
What in blazes is going on here?
Arthur is dead.
Oh, shite.
Jessie, kindly fetch my palm pistols.
Lady Roxburgh, what exactly do you intend to do with them?
What do you think I intend, Herr Doctor?
Now hold on a moment. That ludicrous buffoon was here the whole time. He can't possibly have been involved.
The Laird was part of the Regent's infernal conspiracy. They are all responsible. Herr Doctor, please stand aside.
This is insanity. Jessie, tell her. Perhaps she'll listen to you.
It's no up to me. If this is what she has to do, I'm not going to get in the way. You need to take the wee lad outside. He doesn't need to hear this.
I shall be some time.
No good will come of this, you mark my words.
She did all that? Over me?
Oh, yes, sir. Quite maddened by grief from what I hear.
Good Lord. I mean, I know she's fond of me in her way, but I never realized she cared so much. Look at her, Godalming. She looks so tired.
Hasn't been sleeping much from what I hear, sir. Grief will do that to you. That and all the time she spent looking for your body after the flood was over. Took her days to get round all the mortuaries and hospitals. But there was no arguing with her.
Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Amen.
Gosh, it's nearly time, isn't it? Would you do me a favour, Godalming, if it isn't too much trouble? Would you tell Sophie how much I love her? How hard it is to leave her? How grateful I am that she put up with a duffer like me all these years?
I'm afraid that's against the rules, sir.
Oh yes, I suppose it must be. Wouldn't be really fair on you either, using you as a telegraph service from beyond the veil. You'd never get anything else done. I must say, for a butler, you do seem surprisingly knowledgeable about all of this.
I've led a rich and varied life, sir.
So have I, when you think about it. I've had my turn. Time to step aside to make room for the next generation. There's a nice balance to that, sort of comforting. And I know Sophie will be a wonderful mother.
Oh, there you are. Have you come to set me free at last? What's with those wee guns? Ah! Oh, my foot, you crazy witch! What are you doing?
I would have thought it was obvious. I'm going to kill you.
What do you want from me? I've told you everything I know.
I'm not interested in what you know. My husband is dead because of your little conspiracy.
I had nothing to do with that. I swear to you.
Liar.
Please, I beg you, have mercy. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Did I test fire these this morning? I don't believe I did. I must remember to tell Herr Dr. Cadwallader he was correct.
Please, let me go, please.
Locked, I'm afraid.
Help! Help! She's going to kill me!
Now, open your mouth.
No! No! 4 shots. That's both her derringers empty. Unless she's got something else up her sleeve.
Why didn't you do something, Doctor?
What do you want me to do, boy? Shoot her? Might have got the drop on her, even with pistol in hand. That what you had in mind?
Couldn't you have stopped her any other way?
Not without taking a bullet to my guts. Pretty clear we're going to end up with at least one corpse on the morning room floor. And the one we've got is the least worst option.
But he was innocent.
Only in the loosest possible sense.
Is there anything you want for inside? I brought your bag and the one big sceptre. I think with the mess she's made, we're going to have to set the house on fire.
Good luck getting anything to catch light in this weather. I wouldn't trouble yourself. The water will wash any evidence away soon enough.
Fair point. Who's going to notice one mere corpse with the number they're about to have sloshing round these streets?
How's Miss Cadwallader?
Ugh, she's mostly spiting old boot leather, that yin. She'll be alright.
Help! Help!
Sangrio! Sangrio!
Tell you, I don't have it. Look at that. And here comes the idiot, regular as clockwork.
Dr. Cadwallader, help! Thank God I found you. These creepy things won't leave me alone.
I tell them I didn't have it, but they're not listening.
Sangria!
Haven't you got your fancy foreign wine?
Out of my way, you blithering zounderkite.
Sangria! Oh. Oh.
Oh, cheers, pal. All right, I'd better get a move on before the next one comes along wanting its sangria back.
Doctor,
Not so fast. What did you just say?
I'm telling you, there'll be another one showing up any minute. That's the fourth deed old woman today. One of them bit my ear off.
No, you wretched Rantalian. About the sangria.
Doctor, I don't think it was saying sangria. I think it was saying sangreal.
is nobody but me seeing this?
What the devil has the Holy Grail got to do with any of this? Now, it seems to be tied up in every other half-baked occult conspiracy since records began, so I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Not necessarily, Doctor. You see, there's a theory that it's not Sangreal, the Holy Grail, but Sangreal, meaning royal blood. That spirit mentioned the Stuart bloodlines having power over it. What if Banjo is the lost descendant that it meant?
Banjo? How could that witless gongoozler be the scion of a race of kings?
If only we had a magic stick you could use to find out. Look at it! It's all lit up like a davy lamp every time you wave it and your Borjaw's here.
Dear God, His Royal Majesty, King Banjo?
Stop it, you dauber!
I don't know. I'm quite enjoying this wee sound and light show.
Wait a moment. Do you realise what this means?
We can make him into a lampstand for Hunter House and save on the gas bill.
Don't you remember what the Spirit said? By Stuart blood and the sceptre it is commanded. That's how we defeat it and save the world.
And Banjo's our only hope, is he? I'm inclined to think a clipper to India is still my best chance of survival. Might last a week or two if I'm lucky.
Contagion doesn't respect national boundaries, Doctor. Our only option is to track it down. But where to find it?
I can tell you one place it's no, and that's the tunnels. With the amount of water coming in, even if it doesn't have to breathe, it'll be swept away if it doesn't clear out in time.
Where does anyone go in a flood? High ground. Where's the highest point in this wretched borough?
Edinburgh Castle.
Lady Roxburgh, aware as I am that grief can distort the workings of the rational mind, I am willing to accept your apology for your most unladylike assault on my person.
You will have no apology from me. Arthur was right. You are nothing but a selfish bully, and one who got him killed.
You're being irrational, lassie. I seem to recall when I outlined the plan, you encouraged your husband to go with me.
The existence of my sins does not absolve you of yours.
Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Romans 12:19.
Even the devil can cite scripture for his purpose. Get out of my way.
You done in there then?
The laird is dead. Now to cut the head from this murderous serpent before it can strike again.
Got a lot of experience with venomous snakes, have you?
Only the ones that wear human skin. Why is that fool holding a glowing scepter? And why is he missing an ear?
Long story short, we're taking the magic stick to Castle Rock to smack the creepy Wayne upside the head. You coming along?
Of course. I have a score to settle there also.
I've seen that look she's got in her eye, and I don't like it one bit. That's the one the widows had in India just before they started smashing their bracelets and throwing themselves on their husband's pyre.
You think she's going to hurt herself?
I'm more worried by the prospect of her hurting the rest of us. God alone knows what a woman in that state's capable of. I get the feeling that what she did to the laird was only the tip of the iceberg. Keep a good close eye on her, and Banjo too for that matter. Royal blood or not, I don't trust that scrawny little tatmonger one bit.
Hold on a wee minute. I'm not being responsible for the homicidally grieving widow and the glaikit wee screw. I'm not one of the goggly-eyed lizards for the zoo.
Wait! Quiet, the lot of you. Not a step further.
What is it now, Hieronymus?
Over there, look.
That? It's nothing but a floating log.
Exactly what it wants you to think. That is a fine 15-foot specimen of Crocodilus niloticus, known to the common masses as the Nile crocodile.
Thank God you had all that expensive education.
I'd never have translated that one.
What's a crocodile doing in Edinburgh?
We invoked Sobek, the crocodile-headed god of ancient Egypt. I suppose we've summoned the animal along with all the water. Regardless, we shall simply walk past. It looks entirely dormant and can hardly pose a threat if we keep our distance.
Of course it looks dormant. The damn thing's an ambush predator. I saw one take down a Cape buffalo once, and that's no mean feat. I can tell you that for nothing.
Can we shoot it?
Well, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. Won't do much but enrage the brute. We've no choice but to about face and hope it doesn't decide to follow us.
Sangrio! Sangrio!
I tell you there'll be another one of you deed women coming along. Scalper!
No, you fool, you're heading straight for the crocodile. Blasted all the damn thing's noticed him, it's on the move.
How can we distract it? Try and get it to chase one of us instead.
It may look slow and ponderous, but those things can get up a fair lick of speed when they've a mind to. I wouldn't put much money on any of us beating it in a 100-yard dash, even on land, and this water's getting deeper by the second.
What's your suggestion then? Fling a stick for it?
The only thing on that lizard's mind right now is filling its belly, either with Mr. Banjo there, or whichever poor fool it gets first.
So we're going to need a volunteer to throw themselves in the way. I vote the doctor. He'd be a proper sit-down meal for it.
Sangrio! Sangrio!
Now there's an idea. Right, step smart, cross the street and get that idiot's attention. Do what you can to bring him back this way.
He's your hip flask then. Oh, Banjo, how's about a wee dram?
Ah! I'm running away for the hungry deed. A wee dram, did you say? All right then.
So, is it part of the plan that he's running straight past the crocodile's gob?
It's a masterful plan requiring accurate calculation and split-second precision. I wouldn't expect you to understand it. Now, on my mark, fling that flask right in the middle of the street. Let's see if that wretched reprobate can corner. Now!
What did you do that for? You're not going to fish out of the water.
It's sinking, Banjo. Go quicker, you'll miss it. Oh, God, I can't watch. Would you look at that?
Remarkable force in those jaws.
Bitten, clean in half.
I got it. Where'd that deed woman go?
I doubt a few mouthfuls of dried up cadaver will satisfy it for long, but I'll settle for long enough for us to get past.
To the castle then. Let us bring this wretched affair to a close.
I told you, there's no room. Go back to your homes and wait for help.
Our homes are already underwater. We've got nowhere else to go. For the love of God, please.
Get back, all of you.
There are children out here.
Back from the gate, or I'll shoot every last one of you. Do you hear me?
These gods are monsters. To stay inside their walls and watch while their city drowns.
Better that than watch that crowd trample each other to death trying to get through the castle gates.
They might at least take the children into safety.
Open the door to one, you open it to them all. Besides, with that spirit in there spewing out diseases, it's a pretty poor refuge. They're safer in the streets, flooded or no.
Aye, they don't know that though.
Excuse me, Corporal?
Halt, not a step closer. Who goes there?
Dr. Hieronymus Cadwallader, FRS. The surgeons at the Royal College have reason to believe that the source of the cholera outbreak affecting this city has originated within the well of the castle itself, and I must insist that you allow us admission immediately.
I'm under strict orders, Doctor. Not to open the gate or to leave my post.
Your delay condemns your brothers in arms to death.
That's as may be, ma'am, but... Dear God, what is that thing?
Open the door, boy, quickly!
Get back, or I'll shoot! No! Stay back!
Shoot it, Hieronymus.
He's in the way, can't get a clear shot. Shoot it in the head, you fool!
This one is different. It looks fresh, not dried out, and it's wearing a uniform of the Royal Highlanders.
The boy's fallen close to the gate. If I can just reach the keys on his belt. let's have a look at you. Martini Henry, Mark 1. Very nice. Designed in Edinburgh, as it happens.
Of course it was.
Well now, that's quite the welcoming committee.
They're everywhere. Must have turned half the garrison into its slaves.
What are they doing? How come they're not attacking us?
Oh, they're closing up behind us.
And parting up ahead.
Oh, you dead bloke, stop shoving.
And I looked, and behold a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with sword and with hunger and with plague, and with the beasts of the earth.
Revelation 6:8.
Bring me the scepter and the son of the house of Stuart, and I shall permit the rest of you to live.
Why does she no just come and take it?
Frightened, maybe? They might be the only things on earth can harm her. It's possible she can't act directly against them.
I've got to say, the chance to get rid of Banjo is pretty tempting. Anybody else? No takers?
No. Now, listen to me,
Then die.
Always monologue, do they, Auntie? They're closing in. We're gonna have to fight our way through. Keep moving! Our only chance is to get Banjo right up close to it.
What am I supposed to do then?
Use the scepter, you idiot! Get rid of the spirit, otherwise we're done for.
There's too many of them.
Down to my last bullet.
My danger's empty.
Mob's thinnest here. I'll keep the first few busy. The rest of yous make a run through.
Very well, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
There it is. We're almost there.
You stay back or watch your friends die.
No, my friends. I just want out of here.
Then drop the scepter and leave.
He will not. Mr. Banjo, I thought better of you than that.
Oh, no, you don't. Pick that scepter up or I'll find a sudden use for my last bullet. If we're dying here, I'll be damned if you get to walk away scot-free.
Here it is. Take it.
What do you want me to do?
Banish it, you idiot!
How do I do that? I'm not a wizard with a magic spell.
How do you normally tell someone to go away?
Eh? Go on then, get the fuck...
It's gone. And whatever was animating those walking corpses, gone with it.
It's over.
Did I just save the world? Oh, maybe I'm a wizard after all.
Can someone roll this pure heavy bastard off me?
Well then, once again, the Aletheian Society has saved the day. That's something worth writing about, Robert, wouldn't you say?
I dare say it is, Doctor. I can see it in print. The Body Snatcher by Robert Louis Stevenson.
Hooray! So they all lived happily ever after. Well, except for me, that is. Hi. You know, Godalming, I don't feel ready for this.
No one ever is, sir. I know I wasn't. Can't be helped, though. Nothing to do but accept it and move on. Unless, of course...
Unless what? Do you mean to say there's an alternative? To death?
If you'd like, sir, I can have a word with my employer on your behalf.
With Dr. Cadwallader? I thought you said that was against the rules. Besides, what could he possibly do?
No, not Dr. Cadwallader. No, sir, my other employer. The one with the power to bring you back to life, if you was willing, that is.
No. I've had a good innings. Let my death count for something. Saving the people I love. I'm ready.
As you prefer, sir.
Moan hen. It's time to go. And that's it. We walk away from here and life just goes on without him.
That's about the size of it, aye.
I'm here, Sophie. I'm still here.
Farewell, dear heart.
No, wait. Sophie, don't go. God on me. I've changed my mind. I don't want to die.
Are you quite sure, sir?
Yes, I'm sure. What do I need to do? Just make it happen.
Whatever the cost, sir.
Yes, damnation. Whatever it takes. Just bring me back to life.
Very good, sir.
Wait, do you hear that?
Hear what? Where are you going?
Arthur?
Arthur! The Aletheian Society are Chris Edwards as Dr. Hieronymus Cadwallader and Laird Morningside, Jude Reed as Jessie Gordon, Henry Sullivan as Lord Arthur Roxburgh, Lindis Kipp as Lady Sophia Roxburgh, Rhiannon Swan Price as Cressida Cadwallader and Professor Jones, Graham Jimison as Gillespie and Robert Louis Stevenson, Simeon Ewing as Banjo, Rich Keeling as Godalming, Daisy Abbott as Isabel Thorne and the Regent, Catherine Ramsay as Clootie and the Prostitute, Gerard Kurth also as Clootie, William Westcott and of course the Thing Under the Stairs, Paul McKee as Mr. Mortimer, Jamie Stewart as the Minister, and introducing Sophia Angus as the Nasty Wee Urchin and Julia Angus as Pestilence. Other parts were played by the cast. Season 2, A Parcel of Rogues, was written by Jude Reed and Chris Edwards. Original music, sound design and audio engineering were by Stu Goff. Thanks to special guest star Matthew McLean of A Scottish Podcast as William McGonagall.
Oh, that fuss. And nobody was deed after all. I wouldn't have put it past them to do it all just to make more work for me. Alright, work for me and you, I mean. Aye, go on then. Soak up the crumbs out the carpet. I'll get you a wee plate of leftover sausage rolls once we're done. The wages of sin are death right enough, and it's sinful business they got up to in Edinburgh once they were out for under my watchful eye. Aye, you're right. The daft laddie's no the one I'd have been glad to see put in the ground, nor any of the three godless hoydens. No, even yon old yin. No, the one that deserves it is...
Gillespie! Get your wretched, joyless Presbyterian carcass up here this instant!
Coming, Dr. Cadwallader.
Quick as you like, man. There's dangerous society work to be done, and only my keen mind, splendid physique, and dauntless courage stands between the society and certain death.
Well, I'll no put away the black drapes just yet. Coming, Dr. Cadwallader.
The Aletheian Society will return. In their third adventure, they'll face some of their greatest challenges yet: advanced mathematics, impending parenthood, deceit, betrayal, and insufficiently spherical limes. And if you're keen for more in the meantime, why not consider supporting the valuable work of the Society by joining our Patreons at www.patreon.com/AletheianSoc. That's ALETHEIANSOC, where, for less than the cost of a snootful of brandy, you can access extra minisodes, interviews, exclusive blog posts, and more while you wait for the new series to launch. Thank you for listening, and join us soon for more Tales from the Aletheian Society.